Today we are reacting to Epicurious, the best tomato sauce you will ever make. That's what they said. They said it is better than my tomato sauce and my nonna sauce. Let's see, let's find out. The video have over 1 million views, so it's a lot. If you look at these tomatoes, they look beautiful. Different tomatoes, and they look really good. Let's watch it.
Hi, I'm Lish Styling. I'm a professional chef, and today I'm going to show you how to make the best tomato sauce at home.
Hello, Chef. I really like the hand squeezing the tomatoes. Beautiful, nice.
I'll be walking you through all the steps to make a delicious tomato sauce so you don't always have to grab for the jar.
This is great, nice. But try to avoid jarred sauces, okay? Always make it at home, it's very easy.
Today I'm going to be showing you how to make Pomodoro sauce. Pomodoro is a classic Italian sauce that really showcases the tomato because
She's right. It's all about having good tomatoes.
guess what? Pomodoro literally means tomato.
Genius.
There's less chopping, there's less cutting, it comes together quickly, and it still gives you a beautiful velvety sauce.
Look, that looks beautiful, to be honest. Looks really nice.
Oh, beautiful.
Let's start off with the aromatics. We're starting out 1 red onion.
The red onion has a nice, strong flavor. Beautiful. I normally use the normal brown onion, more subtle, but this onion, you will taste it. It's beautiful.
Cut off our edges, halve it, and peel it. And that's ready to go. The red onion.
Oh, she's using Strianese peeled tomatoes. They are, I want to say the best, if not one of the best peeled tomatoes you can get. The Strianese brand. You see that can. If you find that, buy lots. I use peeled tomatoes from Strianese, and I also use the San Marzano from Strianese. It's my trusted brand. They're not paying for me to say this, but it's used by the best pizza chefs and the best restaurants in Italy.
Onion has a little bit more sweetness than a yellow onion or a white onion, so it just really brings out the natural sugars in the sauce.
I call it yellow or white onion, I call it brown, but it's the same.
We have 1 carrot that we are...
So important to use carrot is the sofrito. Carrot and onion, beautiful, beautiful sofrito. Sometimes you put celery, you don't have to if you don't want to. But the carrot is nice. I like to actually use the skin of the carrot as well. I normally clean it well and keep the carrot skin. What I like to do is to blend the ingredients and make a nice sofrito cream. It honestly takes it to the next level. But you only understand me saying this once you try it.
We're simply gonna peel. The nice thing is with this Pomodoro is that you're not really chopping anything. If you're chopping it, you're gonna be making a marinara. With Pomodoro, you...
Yeah, well, marina's got oregano, doesn't have basil. It's got garlic, doesn't have carrots.
leaving it whole so that you can remove the larger chunks once they've done their job. Now our...
Right, you're doing something similar to what my nonna does. Sometimes she does a sofrito, but sometimes she adds the ingredients in the pomodoro, old school, to give the flavor, then she takes it out, and then she eats the vegetables, like the onion and the carrot, separately. She learned an old school recipe. It's fascinating.
Our garlic, but we're just gonna put these cloves in, smashed and peeled. So you're gonna infuse the oil with all of the oils of the garlic, and then again, you can remove and discard the garlic cloves.
I like the way this is going, I like it.
Last but not least, the magic ingredient. Parmesan rind is adding a nutty, salty...
I've seen this before, putting Parmesan rind in the sauce. I'm intrigued.
earthy, rich flavor to it. And the cheese itself we'll use later for the pasta. So we are using a 28-ounce can of San Marzano tomatoes. I prefer using...
Good, that's a good brand. Please, if you find it, buy lots. Store your pantry with this beautiful peeled tomatoes.
canned tomatoes because they're picked at their prime, so they're always going to be delicious. Let's hand crush some tomatoes. The nonna's in...
She made a good point because when you buy this beautiful peeled tomatoes like that, you know you're safe. Because if you buy tomatoes, fresh tomatoes, sometimes they're not good. Sometimes they have no flavors. It really depends where you get them from. And in Italy we have amazing tomatoes, so the only way for you to get it from Italy is to buy top quality canned tomatoes.
In Italy have been doing it this way for years, so I say if it ain't broke, don't fix it. This is how you know if a salad is coated in dressing. This is how you know if the tomatoes are the texture you want.
It's all about feeling it. I like it. She's very good, Lisa. Brava. It's all about feeling the ingredients and the tomatoes.
So we have our stainless steel saucepan heating up here. We're gonna just put it over medium-ish heat.
Yeah, medium low. You want to do this slowly. Tomato, pomodoro needs time.
A bit of olive oil. You're looking for the oil.
Extra virgin olive oil. She said olive oil, but extra virgin olive oil. Olive oil is cheap. Extra virgin olive oil is top quality.
You're looking for the oil to dance in the pan. It should
I love that. I love it.
move freely. That means that it's warmed up. We are just gonna throw in all of our garlic cloves.
That's a lot of garlic, Lisa. And I know you like garlic. That's a lot. I know you want to give flavors to the oil. I know you will take it out, but that's a lot of garlic.
I'm adding some salt to it.
Nudge this thing with the salt on the garlic. Ma perché? Put the salt in the tomatoes, please. It is going to be a fantastic tomato, I can tell. But please, do not put salt in the oil. It's wrong, okay? It's wrong. It's wrong. To everyone that puts salt in the sofrito, don't. Do the sauce, and you put the salt at the end, and you taste the sauce. The sofrito doesn't need salt.
And lightly brown it so that you're bringing out the natural sweetness. Oh, if you could smell what I smell right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and add in our tomatoes. If you pour the tomatoes over the wooden spoon, it won't splatter as much.
Good advice.
We're just gonna nestle in our aromatics. Red onion there.
Okay, this is different, okay? My nonna now makes a sofrito. I make the sofrito creamy. Watch my recipe how to make the best basil tomato sauce. And it's beautiful, okay? This technique she's using, adding the aromatics, it's a beautiful technique, old school. That's how it used to be done a long time ago. By adding the aromatics, they release the flavors of the pomodoro, the sauce. Then you take all the aromatics out and you eat them separately. Beautiful idea, beautiful concept. It hasn't been used for a very, very long time. I guess because in these days, we do want these ingredients in the sauce. People don't eat onion or carrots on their own, you know? While in the old days, nothing goes to waste. But also I believe personally that having the sofrito done with the onion and the carrots, it does add more value to the sauce, more flavors. But what she's doing, it's beautiful, and it's how my nonna used to make a sauce. She still does sometimes.
Our carrot, which is gonna add sweetness and earthiness. Parmigiano Reggiano rind, which...
This is new to me. This is something I've seen this before done by someone else, I don't remember who. I am intrigued because I use the rind, Parmigiano rind, in minestrone, and it's cooked there boiled in the minestrone, in the soup for a while. When I eat it, it kind of, you get this beautiful soft cheese that melts in my mouth. And the Parmigiano rind is not wax, it's real cheese, okay? So it's a good product.
Which is the secret love ingredient.
It depends what she's gonna do. If she takes them out, you have it separately. But if she serves it with tomato, you have to cut it small. But I believe she's gonna take the Parmigiano rind out.
Some basil, right? Some basilico. We're just gonna...
Very good pronunciation. She spent time in Italy. I can see, because she learned this recipe from a nonna. The basilico now, it can go in, of course. It gives the flavors, beautiful. But that means you need to add more at the end. So if you put basil now, the basil now will die in the sauce. It does release flavors, but not at the best. It releases a little bit. But if you add the basil at the end when the sauce is done and it's not boiling anymore, then the basil will release maximum flavors. So if you put some basil now and then more at the end, great. Do both, yes. But only now, no.
Throw it in. Extra squeeze of olive oil. The fat adds the richness and that texture that we're looking for. We're gonna let this come to a simmer for about 25 to 30 minutes until...
Good timing. Nonna would do it from 8 o'clock in the morning until 12, so 4 hours. But just because you want the onion and the carrot to release the flavors, and it takes time for that, it takes time.
All of the infusion has happened and the carrots are tender. While we let this simmer, you can get your pasta water on, take a bath. It's a good timer for a bath, that way you don't get all wrinkly.
I guess the smell of onion and garlic.
So this has been simmering for about half hour or so. It's smells delicious. We're gonna give it a taste. Oh, you get the basil, you get the sweetness.
It's good. It's really good.
Needs more salt. The only way to know if something is properly seasoned is to taste it.
That's right, that's right. So do not put salt in the sofrito. You do the salt now, so that's when you know.
So it's time to remove and discard all of our whole aromatics. The onions are nice and tender. Same thing with the carrot.
See what she did? That eating carrot? Guys, that's an incredible culinary experience. It's not common anymore. Imagine you adding 3 or 4 pieces of carrot in there, like large carrots. They release the flavors and then you eat those carrots as a starter or main course. It's beautiful. Look at her face. She's loving it.
I try to get out the majority of basil. If some of it gets pureed in there, I'm not mad at it.
No, the basil should be in the sauce, but like I said, this is the first step. I'm pretty confident she will add more basil at the end.
Let's talk about this parm rind, huh? All of this cheese is nice and soft and gooey. You can scrape it in there and get some of those milk solids in. Whatever is left.
Guys, this is good. This is really good. You know the title says restaurant quality. I don't think restaurants do this. It would take too long and there's too many ingredients in there for a pomodoro. This is beautiful. This is really Nonna style.
Left, you eat, because parm rind is completely edible. It's like a giant cheese.
How can she be so skinny? She's so skinny, she eats so well.
Whatever is left, you eat, because parm rind is completely edible.
Because the Parmigiano ages in a way that the cheese creates the rind, you know, the protection outside. It's natural. While Grana Padano and other cheeses, they have a wax around it in order to get the protection of the cheese, you know, to get the cheese protected. But the Parmigiano is a natural process.
It's like a giant cheese curd with...
Yes, it says palm waxy hard, that's how you explain it, but does not actually contain any wax. Important point.
So if it was a marinara sauce, we would have chopped all of those aromatics much finer and we would just leave it in here. But this is a Pomodoro, so it's all about the tomato. Those aromatics have done their job. And this sauce is actually ready to use right now.
This is a very, I like how she's speaking, how she's presenting, how she's introducing you to this recipe. Very, very good. Well done.
If you want a smoother sauce, you could pulse it a couple times with an immersion blender, which is exactly what we're gonna do. The texture.
I love this. I love doing that. I love the blender. Is such a great invention, and that's why I normally do the sofrito with the blender. So my sofrito cooks, and then it will basically disappear in the sauce. It makes love with the sauce, with the tomatoes, you know, the peeled tomatoes, and also crushed or blended, and they combine together. When you eat the sauce, you don't know that the carrots and the onions are in there. The kids will enjoy it. They won't know that you're giving them onions and carrots. You will know that it's in there. Of course, it's nice when you chop it up, having it in pieces, beautiful. But when you blend it, I think it's the best way to make the sauce, because sofrito gets incorporated, it gets absorbed by the tomatoes, and you get a beautiful surprise, delicate and sweet flavor from the carrots.
And you have this very emulsified, like almost creamy looking tomato sauce.
Ah, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Dear God, it's beautiful.
Oh, it's just perfect. It has...
It's perfect only when you add the basil at the end. If you add the basil now, this could be as good or even better than those sauce I make. This is like how my nonna used to make it. With the rind of the Parmigiano, you really took it to the next level. You did a brilliant job. Like, I want to start using Parmigiano rind from now, but this is beautiful. But you just need to add the basil leaves.
Sweetness, it has saltiness and the nuttiness from the cheese. It has herbaceousness from the basil. I mean, you don't get control like this out of a jarred sauce. Let's plate it up.
She didn't put basil. You did 9 out of 10. Perfect job. Perfect, almost to perfection. Could have been 10 out of 10 if you just added the extra basil now, right now at the end, when the sauce is off the stove.
Today I'm going to be making some spaghetti pomodoro. It's almost perfectly al dente. Then it's going to finish cooking in the sauce and absorb all of that flavor. The pasta water helps thicken the sauce. It helps the sauce cling to the pasta. Oh yeah, look at that, huh? Parmigiano Reggiano. It's not spaghetti pomodoro without Parmigiano Reggiano.
Brava, oh my gosh, she's so good. Where did you learn how to make this? This is beautiful.
Do you see how beautiful this is? Perfection.
You just need to add more basil. I'm sorry, but the basil needs to be there, okay? That's okay, everything is perfect, it's just the basil. I'm a basil freak.
Just give it a little twist in there. One more, because this girl's hungry. Turn the bowl. I love it. A little bit more olive oil. Oh! Don't you just want to dive into this?
Yes, yeah, this is beautiful. This is beautiful, beautiful dish. Epicurious, wow. This is one of the most beautiful videos I have watched. On YouTube. One of the most beautiful recipes I've ever watched.
It's magic. It's magic.
Wow, 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 wow. Wow, well done. This is the most beautiful video I've ever reacted to. Taken back in time, Nonna old school recipe with the Parmigiano rind. Wow. Just, I feel like I want to cry right now. This is so beautiful. Well done, Lisa. Well done. This is what we want to see. This is what the new generation need to see. I want to see more of Lisa. I want to see Lisa on Epicurious or maybe on my channel, Lisa. It would be lovely to do a video together because you are talented. You put love and passion and you respect the ingredients. Well done. Guys, what do you think of this video? What do you think of this? Are you excited and happy as much as I am? I am so excited to put the Parmigiano rind and to make the old school Pomodoro sauce like Nonna, like Lisa. Brava. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed the same way I did. Write a comment below. Let me know what you want me to react to. Send me good videos to react to, please, okay? I will see you in the next Vincenzo's Plate reaction video. Look how calm I am. I want to feel like this every time I react to a video. E ora si mangia. Oh, Vincenzo's Plate. Try my pasta al pomodoro. You will be happy.